Hello? 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 Sometimes there's people in here. Little people. Little sea people. Biologics. Sometimes there might be non-Terran biologics out here. That's what I understand from what I've heard. But I've been suspicious of this thing for a long time. I've thought for a long time that that the aliens are already here and that this is where they're at. It makes perfect sense, doesn't it? It covers most of the Earth. It's unexplored. We know nothing about it, very little. We don't know a lot about this. This is like a part of the Earth that we know very little of. They're still discovering animals like every day. They discover sea creatures constantly. And they're going to discover an alien life form, or they already have discovered an alien life form that lives here, and it's lived here for many years, and it got here somehow, like the Blob. That's why they made those movies about the meteors, and then they bust open, and then something from another planet adapts and becomes a part of our planet. And I think that's been happening here for quite a while. I think that there's like organisms, there's people, there's biologics. And by people, I mean, ocean people, like I said. It could be a sponge. It could be a sponge named Larry. This Larry the sponge, he's not of this Earth. He's adapted. He's doing something. He's an envoy. There's the sponge. Oh, look at that. Can you see that Jawa, the sand crawler right there? There's some Jawas making their way out of the bay in a sand crawler. You guys probably can't see it because of the fog, but there is a giant sand crawler that is right here. It's like right offshore. See it right there? It's enormous. It is a sand crawler. There's no other way to describe it. It's the Jawas. It's Jawas. This is a big feather. They're here. So yeah, I think they are here. So I was looking inside of that piece of kelp to see if we could find anyone. No, we're going to look in this piece too. Because sometimes these guys are down here, and this is how they get up onto shore. They pretend to be tangled inside of some kelp, but really they're just chilling. They're hiding up here in the kelp. They're hanging out. Hey, what's going on? Who's in here? Is there anybody in here? Hello? Hello? Marvin the Martian, Larry the sponge. There's nobody in there. There was no one in there. Not in that one. Sometimes you'll find stuff in here. We'll check this last one real quick. See if Larry's in here. This looks delicious. You can eat this. It's possible to eat this right here. You could eat it. I would rinse it off with fresh water. And yeah, and probably just dry it and just eat it. Maybe just dry it in the sun and then chew on it. This is like, if you're in that Robinson Crusoe situation, you could eat this. This is edible. This is it could be an alien biologic, or it could be like a Terran biologic. I'm not really sure. I don't know. This guy, he's looking around too. Some of this seaweed is more edible than others. Like this stuff that we're looking at right here, this kind of algae stuff right here by my feet. I think this is edible too. Those ladies are totally edible as well. If you were a cannibal, you could eat them. This dog though, not edible. I don't think people eating dogs is a good idea. Oh, there's the sand crawler right there again. Let's get out of here. All right. So it appears that we are in the midst of an alien invasion, and it's nothing new. I think it's been happening for a long time. I've mentioned it before. I think that there's alien beings that live in the ocean. I do. I think that it's a logical place for them to be. It's a good place for them to hide and multiply and plan and to overthrow the human beings, to usurp the control of the speciesists, the human speciesists. So this Larry guy, he's going to bring his other sponge pals up here, and Larry and these sponges, they're going to take over. It only seems it's inevitable. Can you see the sand crawler? Hold on, let's see. Whoa! Hope that doesn't spill my coffee. That's good. Come on, big giant Mr. Sandcrawler. Be in camera. Be in focus. I can't see shit. I really can't see anything, man. You guys, it's terrible. I need to